Okay, I leveled my paper up. I know it doesn't look level in the camera, but it is level with the bar. And I taped it down, and so looked at the layout of this one. I've got 8-inch available vertically and minus 2-inch tall in the front view, 2.5 deep in the top view, equal 3.5 divided by 4 equals 7/8. So I got 7/8 at the top and 7/8 at the bottom. And then looking at the long vertical length, I got 10.5 minus 4.5 wide in the front view, minus 2.5 deep in the right side view, gives me 3.5 divided by 4 gives me 7/8. So I got 7/8 both ways on this one. And again, I'm going to do what would normally be your light lines. I'm going to do those darker so you can see them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be quarters. So 8s. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, eyes went crossed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm 1/8 away from my 1. And 7/8 this way, and then 7/8 this way, and then 7/8 from the bottom. Yeah, I drew that other line up there. And then I've got my vertical lines here. Got those in there, and then my front view is 4.5 by 2. Four and a half by 2. I don't put tape on the bottom because it seems to pull up so bad when I move the parallel bar. I'm projecting all of these lines to another view. I hope I drew that one dark enough. Okay, my right side view is of course too high, just like the front. And then it's 2.5 deep. Again, I'm going to draw that all the way up because I can use that for projecting information between the right side view and the top view. The top view is 4.5, of course, just like the front, and it's 2.5 deep, just like the right side view. Whoops, almost tore my paper then. I think that's right. Check it again. Yeah, I saw another dot on a piece of paper. Hope you could see. Yeah, I've got 5 boxes, but I'm at 4 boxes because I got the box in the right hand corner too that I'm going to use for projecting. So there where my objects are going to be, and this is the one I found an error in. If you haven't seen it, instead of using the 123 degrees, I want you to use 1.5 inches, and that line is in the center. So let's look at what we've got to draw, and I'm going to look in the front view first, and I see that I've got looks like maybe there's a line here that shouldn't be. But anyway, I've got 1.5 inches here, and I mean a 1/2 inch here, and I got a 1/2 inch up. I'll carry that 1/2 inch over to my right side view too. And then the 1/2 inch at the bottom. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna bring that one up too. Probably drew that too light. No, I guess you can see it. Okay, so I can draw a line all the way through the bottom of the 4.5 inch dimension in the front. And then I can, see my 1/2 inch here? I can, actually I can go all the way up with that in my front view. And all the way up over here with that one. And then I do have little short lines here for that, darken that in. I'm going to locate my halfway mark. If I'm 4.5 across, it should be 2 1/4. And I can check that just to be sure that each side equals 2 1/4. And find my center. And I'm going to go ahead and show that one in the top too, because I will need that information later. And then I'm going to measure the new dimension, the 1.5 inches that I was given, where that peak stops. So then I can draw a line from here to that 1.5 inches I just located. Okay, looking at the top, I can draw that all the way across. And that's all I can do right now in the front view. So I'm going to look at my right side view. And I've got my 1/2 inch dimension here. And the back side of my right side view is solid there. And then I've got a 5/8 dimension. See, I've got a 5/8 dimension here. And then I used a 1/2 here. And then I'm going to see part of this slanted edge too. So let me measure that 5/8. Always count if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be sure that's 5/8. And then I've got a straight line here. I'm also going to project that up. And then this ledge here goes 5/8 this way, and then it angles. So I've got 5/8 here. Okay, now I've got this V shape that's got to be shown in the right side view too, so I know where the V ends. It stops right here at the edge of the part, and it goes all the way until it runs into the angled edge on this side. So then I can finish this edge off. And that is the right side view. Well, I should darken this bottom end. Give me some information together for my top view. Let's go ahead and project all of these edges up that I may have measured in this view. So you can see those. And that one, and then that one's already projected up. Draw an angled line between this point and this one. So let's look at our top view, and in our top view we've got a line that goes straight across at the front. And then we've got a 5/8 right here that we already measured. In the other view, we can bring that over. We've got the back that we're already aware of. We've got a 5/8 dimension here, which we can bring over for that. because we got a line that's going to go from here all the way across to there, because it is an edge. I've got the V shape that starts here, and I projected a line here for that one, so we're going to know where that stops. So let's see what we've got that we can project from the front view. Well, we know we're going to have a line here, the midpoint of that, from here to where we just projected to. And then we know we've got some little 1/2 inch by 5/8 rectangles here. And then this edge goes all the way to this point. And this one goes all the way to this point. Ooh, I don't know what happened with that. We'll say that my triangle moved. Okay, for my side, I think I'll go ahead and draw this down. Well, actually, it goes all the way to here. And then my 3/4, I had that drawn in too, that I projected from my front view. And it goes 5/16 into the page. Let's measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Draw that in. I'm going to go ahead and project that over, because that is one that we don't have in the right side view. And I'm going to draw this over. And this is a hidden line that we don't have in our front view. And over here, and the hidden line over here. So we've got a line over here that we projected. It was this one that hasn't been projected down. So it goes from here, and this one's going to be hidden too. If you measured that, you would see that that's 5/16, just like we were given. So that's slab 2.